I got robbed flying from the Bahamas to Cancun. They took my designer bags.
I come back, my phone is gone.
And I'm like, where's my tote? My Goyard tote.
This girl took my wallet from my bag.
So my friend walked up and goes, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to hand me back my bag or I'm calling the police.
I got pickpocketed.
Like, y'all literally stole my purses.
Robbed his entire house.
Dude, getting
of
robbed
everything.
is just such a violating feeling.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another What My Sis Said episode.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back.
So it's our first episode back from, I went to Ohio. You went to Cancun.
I was in Ohio too, but I left.
Oh yeah, I did see you in Ohio.
Yasmin was there a little bit longer than me. She stayed a little longer.
Yes.
Before we move on with the rest of this episode, we want to thank today's sponsor, which is
SeatGeek.
SeatGeek is the #1 ticketing app with over 28 million downloads.
There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek.
Like concerts, sports games, comedy shows, festivals, and more.
Right now, you could get tickets to Billie Eilish, Lorde, Sabrina Carpenter.
Here's a look at the SeatGeek app. I just put in LA so I can see everything that's going on. And one thing I love about SeatGeek is that it makes it so easy to pick the perfect ticket because they rank their tickets on a scale of 1 through 10. Green means good, red means bad.
And every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee.
So yeah, guys, get those plans out of the group chat and use our code WhatMySisSaid 2025 gets you 10% off.
Again, that's What My Sis Said 2025 for 10% off tickets on SeatGeek.
So yeah, guys, everybody, let's take a second to download SeatGeek. Link is down below. Again, it's a free app. You guys can go ahead and add our code on there so it's waiting for you and ready for you. So when the day comes to buy a ticket, you're gonna have that 10% off ready to go.
Now let's get back to our video.
And then yes, we went to Cancun for the twins' birthday.
How was that?
They're 3. Can you guys believe it? Crazy.
They're growing up so fast.
So fast. The twins are 3 years old. Kayvon is 5.5. He's in kindergarten.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Like they're just seeing how they were on this vacation versus the other, like the knock on wood, the like flight was so smooth, you know? Like, remember the last one I told you, yes, oh my God, the flight was horrible. Like, you guys have seen those videos on social media where the flight attendant is holding the baby? That was me last year. So like this time they were so chill.
That's so beautiful.
It's so amazing. Like, let me tell you guys, once your child hits around like 3, 4, 5 especially, they become so much more just like
I heard about the
independent.
terrible twos. That's what everyone says, the terrible twos.
3, I mean, they still have their tantrums, but I feel like they can hang. You know what I mean? Even Kayvon, like he's just like, I just want to go play my game. Like at this age, you know, they're a lot more independent.
I noticed that.
And it's like a weight off your shoulders, especially when you had like, had 3 under 3 at one point.
I know, you did.
And that was like insane. Actually, when they were first born, it wasn't insane. It was when the twins started walking and Kayvon was like 3. That's when hell broke loose. And now I feel like we're chilling.
I always thought the newborn stage would be the hardest because obviously they were just born and they have to be. But from what I hear from people, it's like the easy.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's easy because it's never easy, but like the easiest part, low-key.
It's like, honestly, every stage is hard, but it's like things about it. It's like certain things are more hard than others. So for the newborn phase, it's hard because you have lack of sleep. You're waking up in the night.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's what our brother is going through.
Yeah.
Right
So
now.
it's like, yeah, so toddlers are a little bit, they're still difficult, but at least you're getting a full night's rest for the most part. Not everybody's situation, but like my kids would sleep in the night. So like that makes it a little better. I feel like you can, when you have sleep deprivation, like I feel like when you have a good night's rest, you can really take whatever comes your way. But when you're already tired and at your wit's end, the smallest thing will set you off.
I can't imagine.
That's like the hardest part, I would say. And then what else is hard about a newborn? Yeah, honestly, it's the waking in the night. That's the worst.
It probably has to do with your newborn if they sleep a lot. Because some newborns are just knocked out for the majority of the time.
They do,
and then
but
there's
they still drink milk in the night.
Yeah, and they feed.
Yeah. They need to like get up and
It is really hard.
so-
I can't imagine like being deprived of sleep and
that's the hardest part. I mean, that's why there's a whole like night nurse.
yeah.
That's like a whole career. You guys know you can hire someone to sleep at your house to wake with your baby in the night.
Really?
It's night nurse.
But won't you be like breastfeeding?
They'll like literally bring the baby to you.
Oh,
Like you just lay there like this. They'll bring the baby. You feed the baby. They'll change their diaper. And then they'll like clean your house while you're sleeping. Like it's really nice.
Yeah.
People
God
ask me,
bless.
would
That
you
would
have
be
more
amazing.
kids? Yeah, when people ask me, would you have more kids? I'm like, sure, if I got a night nurse, a full-time nanny, and my body done again. Those are the 3 things.
Oh my goodness.
That's all I need.
Yeah. So I was in Ohio and we saw our nieces.
Yes, they're
Patty
so
Naz,
cute.
our newest niece, our newest addition to the family. She's
Like
so
8 months.
tiny.
My brother's daughters are literally us reincarnated.
Yeah.
Like, and you know, they're my brother's kids, so it's like they still have the Kavari last name.
So when I was in Ohio, I did an Ohio vlog, and I mentioned that how our nieces are like the Kavari sisters because one is light and one is dark. And I was just saying that like lightheartedly. And I saw a comment that said that might be very disrespectful to our sister-in-law.
Oh, brother.
Which, guys, our sister-in-law, she even watches this podcast. Shout out to you.
She says it herself.
She loves us.
Yeah, she literally
so
says
much.
it herself.
Sada, we love you too.
We love Sada.
That is
Guys,
definitely not offensive.
our sister-in-law is like the chillest person.
Yeah.
Like she's so chill. Like
Yeah.
she would never feel that way. And I just find that weird because I literally think Arya looks like his auntie Kamaya. I say
Yeah.
it to him all the time. Like
Yeah.
she looks so much like her auntie.
Yeah.
Like,
They do look like our sister-in-law too. They have
Yeah.
that. The thing that I was describing is the light and dark.
yeah,
our
because they're
whole
like
family,
sisters, and it's like they are Kavari sisters.
Yeah.
Like, that's like their last name.
So
Yeah,
that's what I was mentioning, that in our family, there's always a lighter sister and a darker,
this color hair,
like
and then like black.
hair-wise.
Like
Because
blonde
Naz's
and
hair is
black.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what happened with our nieces. And that's what I was referring to. And then when I saw that comment, it kind of like broke my heart, low-key. I was
know.
like, that's so, like, I would never want to do that. Like,
See,
be
what I
offensive.
don't like, I do agree with this when people say like to a mom, like, yeah, your kids look nothing like you. Like, you know, like I get it. I get maybe sometimes, like I know, sometimes your kids don't look anything like you, but that can be hurtful to the mom because it's just like,
Yeah.
you know?
No, we always say our nieces look like Sara.
I know,
were just
they do.
explaining the feature,
The
like
dynamic.
the
Yeah.
light and yeah.
People are going to find a problem with everything.
I know that, but that really like hurt me because
I
I'm like,
know.
I would never, ever, ever want to like hurt or disrespect like my
know.
sister-in-law, like ever. Like that would not be a thought in my
I
mind.
know. But see, some people do that in like with the malice, like with bad intentions.
Look at
You
my
know.
face. Do I look like
I know, that's what I'm
malice
saying.
intentions?
So it's like, I get where they're coming from. Like I know, I've seen
Yeah.
situations like that where it's just like someone will say they look like every family member but the mom. And that's annoying. Like there has to be one feature. Maybe even she has the same toes as her mother. Like, come on. But like to be like, oh yeah, nothing like you. Like,
Yeah. Well, daughters look like they're supposed to look like their dads, and
guys, it is
supposed to.
biology. Okay. Back in the caveman days, the baby is supposed to look like the dad. Do you know why? Because obviously the mother, we birthed the child. We know that's our child. But the child at birth looking like the father is like
Yeah.
a mental thing for the man to be like, this is my seed.
Yeah.
That's literally like biological fact.
Especially back in the day when there were like kings and queens, they wanted a son to the heir. So automatically they would want a boy.
Yeah,
The
no
girls, it
questions
would
asked.
be, I think that's why too, with the girls look more like their dads. So they're like claimed.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just our theory.
It's not a theory, it's fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. And it's like, it's not even like they'll stay looking like the dad forever, but like
Yeah.
at birth.
At birth.
So the dad looks and doesn't abandon their family.
Yeah,
Can you
'cause-
believe that?
Because back in the day, they didn't have like DNA testing and all. Like, how are you supposed to know? Like, I'm talking like back in the day.
Oh, also Yasmin says she doesn't like my lash extensions.
I thought they were, when I first saw you, I thought you put on lashes because I saw you had a full face. So I thought
Yeah.
you put on lashes and I was
will
like, those
say-
are different.
I will say they're fresh lashes. So if you saw, did you say I posted my lashes on vacation?
Yes.
And see how they were like wispy and spiky? I like that. Once they fall out, like at like day like 4 or 5, some fall out and they get a little spiky. But I don't like a new set. But you have to do a full like new
Yeah.
set because they fall out. So if you start with them light, then you're not gonna have lashes in a week. So I will say they are thick right now. But Yasmin was like, I don't like your lash extension.
I thought that they were just lashes and you were trying out a new style. And I was going to mention it to you softly and gently, like, I don't think those are the right ones. Okay, here's my thing, okay? I think your eyes, you know how I'm crazy about your eyes? I think your eyes are too beautiful for those heavy.
I agree. No, they're heavy right now. I agree with you.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
You know how sometimes you see a car and someone wants to be cute and puts lashes on the... That's what it reminds me of. But no, I like your half lash.
Here, no, let me show you.
I like your half lash.
Hold on, let me show you what it looks like on like day 5.
I saw your TikTok.
But that's what I like. You don't like this look either. This is
Let me
like the
see.
look. This is how I do my lashes. This is when some fall out.
That's better, But I like the lightness of the half lash. That still looks too heavy. Like there's like so much lash clump like over here. اصلا چشمات داره میفته.
I will say, guys, I used to be a hater of lash extensions too, but going on vacation with them was amazing.
I bet, yeah.
Like I didn't even that, like that, I just woke up and I was ready.
I can see like a vacation or something, but I don't know. I just think it's too heavy for.
And I was going to take them off because I've never planned to be a full-time lash extensions girl. But I'm like, oh, we're filming for the podcast this week.
Yeah.
And we have to do our makeup every day. So why not just have them?
It's not horrible, but I'm just saying that your eyes, it flatters your eyes more when you have the half lash, like the light little
no,
lash.
I agree with you. I do think this is too, right now they're too much.
Yeah.
And I did eyeliner too. So it's heavy going on. You guys let us know. What do you think?
Which they can't really tell.
I know. It looks good on camera. Heavy looks good on camera.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
And it looks like you have like a hell of a smoky eye right now going on.
Really?
But in real life, you can see like it's not as much. But from the viewfinder, yeah.
But on another note, we love Yasmin's makeup today. She's finally matte. You guys know I always get on her for being so shiny.
Yeah,
especially
I
on
use powder.
camera. I don't care if she's shiny, but on camera, I'm like, sister, please, let's powder the nose.
No, I get it.
Forehead.
So I tried out this new like tinted moisturizer from Kiss, and I love it. It comes with like a pressed powder and stuff.
I love pressed powder. I've been using
I do
one too. Today I'm
For
using
every day,
one
I like
size.
pressed powder.
Without anything under it?
No, with obviously foundation or a moisturizer or whatever. But I think for every day, it's better than the setting powder. I think the setting powder is way too heavy if you're just like a little light daytime.
Yeah, I mean, I hate makeup in the daytime, so don't ask me. I hate everything in the daytime.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do look really good. I do like how your forehead looks. It's very, it's like
that
airbrushed.
too. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, the one I'm using is from One Size. It's their newest pressed powder. They had one already.
Oh,
This one
okay.
is their boucle pressed powder, and it's so good. It's so silky.
How do you
That
put
just
it
came out.
on, with a puff or with a
I do
brush?
both. I do both. I feel like for a pressed powder, really swirling your brush and like, you know, like in a buffing motion. I feel like powder looks good like that, and then I'll go in with the powder puff and press it.
Yeah.
And then I'll do a spray.
Oh, so you, while it's on your face, then you press it. So you don't go on the
Yes.
compact and, okay.
I mean, it depends on my mood, but always from the beginning, I love like really swirling my brush in a pressed powder and buffing it like circular.
Yeah.
Like not just, patting it like a
I love
buff.
pressed powder. Remember back in the day, my little Sephora pressed powder? That was my go-to in college.
Sephora always just had good makeup.
Yeah.
Remember Maybelline Fit Me?
Oh yeah, I loved Maybelline Fit Me.
Maybelline Fit Me, the foundation.
I
the
love
whole shebang.
that.
My first ever complexion product, I remember it was the Maybelline Dream the BB cream. Maybelline BB
yeah, I
cream.
remember that
It was
phase.
a tube.
I remember.
That was one of my first, as well as the Clinique.
Oh,
foundation.
Clinique. The one that I was obsessed with from Clinique was when I had really bad acne. I think it was, what was it, like high school or something? It
that
was the one
salicylic.
salicylic in it. It's in a green like bottle.
The green ball, yeah, I remember that.
That was like my thing.
I remember that.
You know what hurts my heart? When a really good makeup product discontinues.
Yeah. That happened a lot. Remember the NYC liquid liner? That was jet black. You remember? But I didn't like the tube. That was before we would do the felt tip pen eyeliner.
Oh.
And it was like, remember you unscrew it and it was like a brush?
That was never my thing, but I remember you using it.
Yeah, I used to use it back in the day.
Yeah. The one that I really loved with the liquid liner that got discontinued was the House Labs one. The felt tip liner.
They did discontinue that.
They just, and it shattered me, Naz. That was my thing.
You need to try EXO Cosmetics' new eyeliner.
I saw your thing
Yeah,
finally.
guys. I was the face of the campaign. That
I
was so
loved
much
it.
fun.
It looks so good.
The pictures turn out amazing. Thank you.
Gorgeous.
But you guys know me and Yvette have been friends for years. So when she asked me to do it, she's like, would you be down? I'm like, would I be down? Is the
I'm
sky
there.
blue?
I'm already
Did
there.
you remember that one Beyonce audio back during her like concert? The audio was like, people asked me if I'm going to the Beyonce concert. Like, bitch, is my ass fat? Literally, I was like, obviously, I would love to. And she told me she wanted me to be a face of a campaign for a minute, but she's like, I was waiting for the perfect one. And the eyeliner, it's called Just the Tip eyeliner. It was like
I need
perfect
to
because she
try
wanted
it.
to do like a sexy shoot and stuff, like
Yeah.
bombshell vibes. And I felt like the photos with like the winged eyeliner, all that, I looked so Middle Eastern.
Yeah. I love those pictures.
Mom was like, it was giving like an old Hollywood, like Middle Eastern singer.
I think you should blow them up and put them on
I
your
love
wall.
it. I do need to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pictures turn out
Those
amazing.
are so gorgeous.
I love doing that.
What?
Because it's fun, you know, with social media, obviously we're like our own creator. Like we have to create everything. But like we discussed, like going into a set, there's a photographer, a videographer, like old school, like how shoots used to be.
Yeah.
Before it was all on the influencer
love
to
that.
conduct the whole shoot. And it's like, the hair was there. The hair was Jason Hair. And he does hair for like Kali Uchis is like his main client, like a lot of celebrities. Anna did my makeup. You guys know I love Anna.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything was set for me. The outfits, I just showed up. And that's always like the best.
Yeah, that is the best. Because as a talent, you can really focus on being the talent instead of, oh my God, my camera's dying.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't have memory. Oh my, you know what I mean? So you can really focus on just being the talent. That's great.
I will confirm though, because people were speculating in the ad. You remember the video? If it was Mel, it is Mel in the photo.
Oh, yeah.
And in the video. I mean, obviously a lot of people knew it was him.
Yeah.
But still people are like, is that Mel? Is that Mel? Yes, it was Mel.
I tried to watch it with eyes that don't know you guys, like, you know, like as a outside, and I was like, that's obviously Mel. Like I don't
like
think
his
there was
square head, and like I think you could see his the tattoo on
yeah, I
his
think
neck.
you could see tattoos. I was like, obviously this is Mel. But no, it turned out
It turned
so
out so
beautiful. Did Yvette come up with the idea of everything?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I mean, she's so hands-on in her
Yeah,
brand.
I love that.
Yeah,
She's so
guys,
passionate.
A lot of brands for influencers, like the brand kind of already existed. They're kind of looking for a face. So they'll get the influencer will get like a share of the brand. I'm not knocking that either, honestly. I personally would never, me and Yvette talk about it all the time because Yvette tells me how hard it is. She's like, if you can get a partner, do it. Because she's like, doing it all on your own, it's so difficult.
But also, I feel that sometimes an influencer, that's not the only thing that they are doing.
Yeah.
So they want to be a part of it, but maybe they don't have time, or they're juggling multiple streams of, you know, stuff. So that being a partner is easier for them. It's more seamless.
I saw, because Aaliyah's face was in it, and the video came on my For You page, and they were asking influencers, 6-figure brand deal or 6-figure business? Which one would you pick? And she said 6-figure brand deal, and she's like, I know y'all are gonna get mad at that one, but she said 6-figure brand deal.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, which one would I pick? Would I pick the 6-figure brand deal or the 6-figure business?
I feel that it has to do with if you're passionate about something.
Yeah.
Because if you start a business just to make money,
You're not
gonna make it. This
It
is
takes
like
years for brands to like be positive. Like whatever they make, they don't have to like put back in the brand. Like they have a genuine.
sacrifice a lot
Yeah.
for a business. I feel that a lot of times you see people having a business and it just looks so great from the outside, which it is. There's a beauty to it. But also it's a lot of hard work that nobody sees. Sleepless nights, being negative in the bank account, like all of putting so much money in and not knowing if you're going to get a return or anything. So I think that people kind of underestimate what having a business is.
Yeah, I think we really glamorize and romanticize entrepreneurship now, especially in this day and age where you can work from home and there's so many new business opportunities. But that is a discussion I see as well, where people are like, I genuinely like working a 9 to 5.
No, yes.
Or I love working from home and having set hours. I love that like I have my set job, and then when the clock strikes 5, laptop is closed, I'm done. Some people like that. We have friends like that say like, I enjoy like the company I work for, the benefits. I have my weekends. Like I agree, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. And we have to stop making it everybody's goal, you know?
Yeah, I feel that with entrepreneurship, people think that you will work less, but a lot of people say like, I quit my 9 to 5 to work 24 hours a day. Like entrepreneurship is not 9 to 5, because if you're working for an establishment after 5 p.m., you go home, it's done. It doesn't matter if that establishment is on fire. That's not your place.
Yeah.
But if it's your business, what are you going to do? You know?
And the thing is also with like our career, it's like the more you work, the more money you make. So it's just like, let's say I'm like, you know what, I'm taking off this week, but then if a brand opportunity comes to me that week,
Yeah,
you think I'm going to turn it down?
That's why you have to be passionate. And comparing it to, I remember back in the day, a lot of people, when I was in college, they started off pre-med. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people want to be doctors or in the medical field because it's luxurious. Well, back in the day, it was like the top of what you...
Yeah.
I don't want to word this incorrectly, but a lot of people go pre-med and they want to be a doctor because of how much money they make, or not for the right reasons, not because they want to be a doctor to save lives or help people. It makes a large sum of money. And a lot of these people didn't last.
Yeah.
They didn't last through because it's hard. It is not easy, and
you
it's a
guys should
lot
see
of years and a
with
lot
Isha,
of time.
I see it firsthand.
And if your heart's not in it, if you're not passionate about it, anything like that, the medical field or even having a business, you will not last.
Yeah. But guys, quick side note, speaking of medical school and stuff, you guys know one of my best friends, Isha. She is literally one of the smartest people ever. She went to her undergrad, full ride, medical school, full ride. Like, she's a genius, and she just passed her test. She is now officially Dr. Isha Chada. At 26 years old. Like, literally, when someone wants to send her a letter,
beautiful.
you put Dr.
That's beautiful.
Isha Chada. Crazy. You guys know we've been friends since
Congrats.
7th grade, since we were 12.
Yeah.
And she would tell me, Naz, I just want to be a doctor. That's all, like, out of straight passion.
Yeah.
Her father was a physician. She wanted to follow in his footsteps. And guys, I watched her. Literally,
Yes.
she's the hardest worker.
Yes.
So she missed out on Sag sister trips. She missed out on so much for this goal and this dream. And she is officially Dr. Isha Chada. And she passed in her 99th percentile.
Wow.
So not only did she pass, she did better than 99% of people.
Get it, girl.
Literally. Congratulations, Isha. Everybody
All that hard
congratulate
work
Isha
paid off.
in the comments down below.
Yes, congratulations.
Yes.
We need to celebrate.
Yes, next time we see her, we for sure need to
Yeah.
celebrate. But as we were saying, yes, I think a lot of people, again, you underestimate how hard something is. But Yasmin always says this, anything that's good in life doesn't come easy.
Yeah,
Or anything that's worth cherishing doesn't come easy.
it doesn't.
And I think it's so easy, like we've mentioned, to compare someone's chapter 72 to your chapter 1. Because someone could look at me and be like, how is she being the face of campaigns? How does she have this? How does she have that? Little do they know, if you just saw me like straight off Instagram, but little do they know I've been doing this since I was literally 12, 13. It's like me and Isha have been working towards the same dream from the same age.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
we always
so true.
talk about
But
that.
you guys are both passionate in different fields, though.
Right.
You probably wouldn't have lasted if you weren't passionate and in love
Guys,
with this career.
Let me tell you, again, being in this industry for literally over a decade now, I started out with so many girls who don't even do social media anymore. Like, I remember people who are popping back in the day, like they don't even make social media, like they don't even make videos anymore. And it's because this is a career, guys. Like, you don't have a boss telling you what to do. I think people forget that with social media. Yeah, when you start getting brand deals, they'll be like, okay, we need this video up by September 3rd. I don't know, something like that. That's when you start to get like, okay, I have deadlines. But overall, like, no one's to build that following, to get the sponsorships. It's all on you to be disciplined to make the content.
Yeah.
No one's going to sit there and make the content for you. And I think a lot of people lack discipline.
Yeah.
They do.
And I feel that consistency
Yeah.
and discipline. And I feel that another layer that adds a challenge to it is that it's creative work. So there's no recipe guide. There's no, I have to do this and it will do well. You can do something somebody else did and it won't work out for you and it won't have as great of a response. You know what I mean?
Yeah, guys. And social media is such a gamble. I always tell people who are new to it, treat it like the stock market. Treat it like you're gambling.
Yeah.
It really is. Because when you're posting a video, that video could pop off. It could not do well. Or let's say it doesn't do well, but it gets on a brand's radar.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of your lowest viewed videos in a long time, but that's the video that Kiss saw.
Yeah.
And that's what makes them email you and say, hey, we want to pay you $4,000 for a reel.
Yeah.
You know?
And
You
that's the
never
thing
know.
with social media. Numbers don't necessarily correlate to how successful you are, like views and stuff. Because there are people that have not as great of a following, not as large of a following, not as many views, but they are still making more than maybe somebody with 1 million. It just depends on who's watching you, the quality of your viewers, pretty much.
Yeah, and let me tell y'all, if you want to work with makeup brands, beauty brands, and I think this is where a lot of girls kind of mess up, they look at your percentage. They look at how many men are following you and how many women following you. So
you can have 10 million followers. If they're all men, you're not getting a brand
they're
deal.
like, why would makeup brands hire you?
Yeah.
You know? So I think that's so important. Keep that in mind. Like, obviously, you know, you want to post your sexy pictures and stuff, but it's like, what are your intentions? And if you want to work with makeup brands and all, it has to be a good balance. Like, I think I post, I guess, sexy stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I post like bikini and stuff,
Yeah.
but there's like a difference.
Yeah.
You know?
But don't you notice that when you do post a bikini picture, it's more of more men interact with it than a makeup picture?
I'm very
you
lucky.
think
I
so?
haven't looked at just like separate posts, but knock on wood, I'm very lucky. I checked the other day because the brand wanted my analytics. I'm literally like 93% women on my Instagram.
Really?
7% men. And I think
On a
it's
picture or just in your whole
that's
thing?
my
Wow,
analytics.
that's amazing.
And I think it's because I established myself as like a beauty lifestyle influencer for so many years. So I built so many women. It's not like I'm a fresh page where like, oh, I'm posting bikini pictures. So it's like, you know, and also from the years of me posting like motherhood content and all that, I think I established a really solid female fan base.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. And I also feel that I've heard that when a woman like posts a boyfriend or a relationship, all the guys unfollow. I remember that was a big thing back in like celebrity era, because back in the day when celebrities would be in a relationship, typically they would not tell anybody. Like they wouldn't know unless
I
they're
understand.
both unless they're both celebrities and they kind of like work off of each other and it's a thing. But yeah, that would always be like on the hush hush. But that's because they wanted to keep their whole following.
No, I totally agree. I think it should be like that. If you have if that's kind of like your niche, is like you're this like super sexy man and stuff, the second you start posting a girl, for the most part, you're gonna probably lose that like type of attention that you want.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get it. I get both sides. But I know it's also hard like posting someone and then people are like in your business.
Yeah.
And also a lot of people, guys, like aren't capable of handling opinions of other people. For us, it's second nature because we've been doing it for so long. But I think to myself, if I was new to this world, like I always think of the Love Island cast. I know I talk about Love Island a lot, but it really is like a social experiment when you think about it. You're taking people who didn't really have a following and you're making them some of the most viewed people in the world.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, I just watched the reunion, a lot of them said like the bullying, the hate really got to them mentally.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine, some of them are getting really bad hate. And I'm thinking to myself, if I've never really experienced a hate comment like that, that shit would really hurt.
I know.
And especially because, again, when you haven't been in the public eye like that, you don't overthink your actions to that level.
Yeah.
Just like you said, someone commented like, that's not nice to your sister-in-law. Like you weren't even thinking that.
Yeah.
That's why I have so much grace for people. Like I have so much grace, especially for people online too, because I get it. I've been there where I had super pure intentions, but then it might have came off a certain way in a video. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even mean for it to come off that way, you know?
Because if they're not even thinking about something like that,
Or like an insecurity, someone points out something.
point out an insecurity, and then you're just like, I didn't know it was that bad. It's
And like coming at people's looks.
I remember the specific situation. I don't know if I want to give exact, but there are two famous sisters. One has surgery, one doesn't. Very, very like famous. And
One doesn't have surgery or one doesn't have noticeable surgery.
maybe not, but she looks natural. She looks natural. I don't know if she has her, I don't know.
I know the sisters that you're talking about, and I promise you the natural one has work done.
Whatever,
It's just
but
natural
she's
work.
like the one that looks natural, and then the other one has
More
obvious
obvious
plastic
work,
surgery. And I remember being at my friend's house, and I think they just came up on the TV, and the mom started praising the natural one. Like literally like, oh, I don't know what like caught her to say these things, but she just went on like, oh, she's so natural. I don't like the other one because she has like basically saying like attacking that girl for having surgery and praising the other one for being natural.
That's a whole discussion in itself. People say that surgery wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the patriarchy. If it wasn't for the male gaze, we wouldn't, as women, we would have never found flaws within ourselves. But I disagree. I think about it, okay, let me think of a world where it's just us women, right? Men are out of the picture. It's just us women. I will look at the girl with the natural perky boobs and the perfect little nipples. I'm like, I want her boobs.
Yeah.
And that's without a man saying anything. I'm like, I want that.
No, I definitely
Like,
I
you
think,
know, like
I think women. I think as women, we want to look good for ourselves too. Because I remember, like even when there's like women parties and stuff, we don't come to women's parties that is an all woman party just looking like we just rolled
Yeah.
out of bed.
yeah.
We still put time and effort into ourselves. No.
I disagree with it, but then people will really debate like, oh, us women want to have worn makeup if it wasn't for the male gaze. We want to have done this if
I
it
mean,
wasn't
that's
for the
just
male
on the
gaze.
woman. Because you know me. Like for example, when we were in quarantine, I still
Yeah.
shaved every day. I did my nails. I did my hair. I put on lotion just because I'm not out in public or the male gaze is not. I want to let myself go. I would never let myself go for me.
I was seeing a debate where people were also saying on social media that dressing for the male gaze, but dressing modest for the male gaze is just as much dressing for men. Like if you're dressing modest because of the male gaze, not because you genuinely want to, but you're like, oh, so a man will view me as classy. They're saying it's just as bad as dressing for attention.
People should just do what's natural for them, regardless of what they think other people think. Like if being modest makes you feel better in your skin, then that's probably why you're attracting a certain type of man, because you're sending off a vibration when you feel that way within yourself.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just goes a lot deeper than surface level, I guess.
I feel like a lot of the times us women, we dress to impress other women, like, to be cute.
Yeah.
And feel good in ourselves. Like I remember I had this friend that would do like funky hair colors. Like one was like, we should do blue, red. And someone was like, guys don't like all those crazy colors. Or guys would be like, no one likes all those crazy colors. Like, but it's just like, is she doing it for them or is she doing it for herself?
Yeah.
Like I've never put something on and I'm like, this is to get a man's attention. It's like, do I look good? Do I feel hot?
Yeah.
Like I think about my nose. I didn't get my nose done for a man to look at my nose. Like they're men. I doubt men even notice the hump on my nose. I got my nose done to feel more confident on camera.
I think what girls forget is that what men truly like is confidence.
Yeah. So when you're confident in yourself,
Like there's girls attractive to different men with all different looks, shapes, sizes, hair, nose, eye, everything. I truly feel that it's confidence that attracts a male to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel that when you get something done or you do something to your appearance, it's how you feel inside that's why you're getting the response that you're getting, is because you feel better in your skin. Because a lot of people do get things done and they still don't feel good about themselves. And they're like, I'm not getting the response I thought I would get. You know what I mean? And they're just kind of sitting there still confused because your internal hasn't changed. That's what I think. Now, I might be wrong. I don't know. What do you think?
I just think we need to stop making it seem like caring about the way you look and vanity is a bad thing or like is a shallow thing, when it's like at the end of the day, how you look, how you feel on the inside shows on the outside and vice versa.
Yeah.
And again, everybody has different standards. Everybody has different things that make them feel good. Like for me, if I don't go to the gym for a week or two, like I don't feel good. Like my energy would be off. Like it would not even just like energy as in like, I'm talking about that type of energy, like my energy.
Yeah.
Like that type of energy would be off. Cause like going to the gym, you release endorphins. I feel more confident, sweating, like all that stuff, the mental challenge, it like makes me just walk a different way. So I don't know. Like I just hate the judgment towards appearance and vanity, because it's like, guys, at the end of the day, that's how the world runs.
Unfortunately, yeah.
We can sit here and lie until we're blue in the face.
Yeah.
Appearance matters.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you have to
In
look like
general.
Angelina Jolie, but if someone walks in, hair is a mess, nails are outgrown,
But see-
smell bad, like bad hygiene, like that, you're not gonna be, the aura isn't gonna be the same as someone who, put some time into their self-care.
I do think that beauty is putting in time into yourself. And I think it's mostly, like you said, self-care. I don't think it's...
Get a nose job, get extensions.
Yeah, it does not
like,
have to be that. It does not have to be that at all. You just have to look like you care about yourself as a human being. Like, did you
Grooming.
brush your hair and brush your teeth this morning?
This is just a thing in America. I don't know why America... with
Yeah.
appearance. This is only a discussion in America.
Yeah.
Dude, I made a mistake. I wore a thin bikini and then a thicker bikini on my vacation, and see my tan line?
Oh.
You don't see that? How it's like,
Two? Let me
see,
see.
there's two lines.
No,
a thin and a
it
thick
blends together.
But guys, this is a natural tan.
Get a girl.
I tan well in Mexico. I don't know what it is about Mexico.
Maybe it's closer to the equator.
It is. You're right.
Maybe that's why
But
the
Mexico,
sun is...
I'll lay out every day in LA, and then I go to Mexico for a day and I get this. This is my natural tan color, y'all. If you're wondering.
So tell me more about Cancun.
It was fun. It was it's my third time going to Cancun, which is crazy. Guys, I love Mexico because let me tell you, you need a visa for everywhere but Mexico. Mexico, so as a green card holder, I can just come and go. Same with Bahamas. Not even like for example, like Qatar, I had to like book my hotel through a specific, like nothing like that. Like I can just go and come back. It was so easy. Because it's in my head now because I had to get a visa for London. I'm going to finally visit Danny, you guys.
That's so
Finally, she's been living there since January. I'm finally gonna go see her.
Time goes by so fast.
I
I
know,
feel like she just
9
moved
months.
there.
I know.
She looks
But I'm
like she's having the
dang,
time of her life.
It's been a minute, but I had to get a visa. Literally, I feel like I'm an expert. I should like be a visa. Like, you know how you can hire a travel agent to like help
Yeah.
you? I need to be that person because I know everything now.
You should make a video about it, like
I
a whole
know.
YouTube video dedicated to traveling.
All Iranian citizens with green card, watch my video. I'll tell you everything. But yeah, I'm finally gonna go to the UK. But yeah, we took the kids to Cancun. Cancun is great because there's so many family resorts. And people ask me why I don't take my kids like to like Mykonos and all that. Y'all, I don't see the point in taking 2-3-year-olds and a 5-year-old to like Mykonos.
Yeah, it's like not their
It's so expensive. And again, it's not there. Guys, we pull up to Cancun and Kai, the first thing he says to me is, when are we going to Ohio?
Yeah, because they're kids.
They're
like
kids,
they just want to
y'all.
play.
When like, why aren't you taking your kids to Mykonos? I'm like, they're just as happy going to Great Wolf Lodge or like Universal Studios.
They actually enjoy that more because they have more space to play.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like so much money, you guys. Like that's buying 3 extra plane tickets. You need a bigger hotel room. Like I don't think people think of the bigger picture. And I'm very fortunate enough to have a village who's able to help me. And it's like a win-win situation because then they get to spend time with their grandparents too. Not just, like, I don't know. That's a whole other discussion. But anyways, I love Cancun because of like all the family friendly resorts. The one we stayed at had like a really fun arcade. It had, a water park, all of that. And I like how in Cancun, like the rooms are bigger. Like we had like a nice 2-bedroom room, things like that. But yeah, it was really fun. Remember I got robbed in Cancun?
Oh yeah, you did.
I keep going, we're trauma bonded.
That was so unfortunate.
It's like when you keep going back to your abusive ex. That's me in Cancun. Like y'all literally stole my purses.
But you weren't cautious, Naz. That's you like dating a bad boy and being like, why did I?
Listen, I've learned so. Oh, we didn't discuss the fact that I didn't have bags in Europe.
Oh yeah.
Yasmin's worst nightmare happened to me. You know what I think happened? I think when I had my layover in JFK, because I went from Columbus to JFK, then JFK to Paris, then Paris to Ibiza. That's how it's so hard to get to Ibiza, y'all. But anyways, from Ohio. But I think I was supposed to, when I did my layover in JFK, I was supposed to take my bags off the conveyor belt and recheck them in. And I asked in Columbus, he said he tagged my bag to Ibiza and I go, wait, are you sure it's just gonna go to Ibiza? He goes, yes. I'm like, I don't have to move the bags. In JFK, I don't have to move my bags. He goes, no, it's gonna be in Ibiza. But then this should have been my red flag. After all that discussion, he's giving my ticket. He goes, where is Ibiza? Columbus, Ohio, y'all.
Yeah.
This was the gate attendant.
He didn't know what he was talking about.
Because my bags were stuck at JFK because I had air, guys. Pause
tags.
this video, go to Amazon and order a pack of air tags and put them in everything. Because literally, if it wasn't for my air tags, like if I just thought my bags were just up in space, I would have lost my mind. But I knew they were at JFK. They were at JFK for days. And I think I was supposed to move them at JFK.
That's the worst. I don't like when a person doesn't know the answer for sure and gives you an answer.
It was him and the manager too. And I asked both of them. I said, they said, look, they showed me the tag. They go, look, it's tagged to Ibiza. I'm like, great. But I'm like, I don't know where
Ibiza is.
Because when I flew home from Europe, they told me when I checked my bag, I flew home from Belgium. I checked my bag. They told me when you get to JFK, you need to move your bag.
Did you mention it to them? Like, really? Because this so-and-so told me. No?
No, this is from flying home. They told me at JFK, you need to move your bags. And they didn't tell me.
I would have lost my mind.
But then Yesenia, for example, they didn't tell her to move her bag. And her bag ended up coming like day 4 of our trip. My bags never came. And I called them. They finally said it was going to come to Ibiza, bro. It landed in Ibiza. My bags landed in Ibiza the day we were leaving Ibiza. So I saw on the air tag, my bag is at Ibiza airport.
But you were already in a different country.
Part of me was like, should I just go get the bag? But then I thought to myself, in Europe, it costs $200 to check each bag. Yes, it was Yesenia paid $200 to check her bag from Ibiza to Mykonos. So that would have been $400. So I was like, why am I going to check these bags? I already bought everything. That's the thing, you guys. I bought everything. I bought a hair straightener. I bought clothes. I bought...
Oh, in Ibiza.
Yes. And I even bought like a duffel. I bought another bag for my new stuff. Because they give you reimbursement money, but still you have to pay for it out of pocket. And then they're going to give you money, like reimbursement, which is annoying. But anyways, and also people are like, at least you get to shop. I'm like, guys, it's fun to shop for fun, but it's not fun to shop for essentials when you're on vacation.
Yeah.
Like, why am I running? And again, I always tell people like there isn't a Target or a Walmart in Europe.
That's
I had
true.
to go to separate places for everything. I had to go to a separate store for my makeup. I had to go to a separate store for underwear. I had to go to a separate store for a hair. Finding a hair straightener was like impossible.
Yeah.
Even the Sephora there didn't have hair. Like it was, again, first world problems. But again, people are like, at least you get to shop. It was not fun. Trust me.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
It's different to shop for something fun rather than
Like a night outfit.
a night outfit or like cute shoes or a bag, but
I'm not trying to buy deodorant and toothpaste on vacation.
and not finding your essentials. Like you go to a store, like, do you have deodorant? No. How? How do you not have that?
It was definitely difficult. It's just a story. It's just funny because my friend's bag didn't come either. So like we were just laughing about it the whole time. Like it's like a joke for us now. Like when I think about it, I literally
You survived though. I sent her some dresses.
No, this is the fun. Oh yeah, Yasmin did send me some dresses because
Yeah.
one of my friends was flying to Mykonos the same time we were there. So Yasmin gave them my dress and then I got it there. But the funniest part, guys, so I tell them, I'm like, you know what? Just check my bags to Mykonos. I don't care anymore. I'm not going to pay for it because I had 2 big bags.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to pay $400 for these bags that I don't even need anymore. So I was like, ship it to Mykonos. It never came to Mykonos, bro. It landed in Mykonos the day I left once again. They told me my bags went on Euro Summer. My bags were supposed to go. They said I was going to go to Amsterdam, Munich, which is Germany, and then to me.
Wow.
Literally the second to last day, it finally got to Germany.
Wow.
So I just called them and I said, just have my bags for me in LA. I came to Ohio. But guys, my bags actually came to LA like this. They were delivered to our front door
What country?
from Germany.
Oh, wow.
They shipped it to LA and someone they dropped it off at my house.
Oh, that's nice. Because I had to go, remember, mi maleta no está aquí. That one time that happened to me, I had to go to the airport and get it.
I think it's because it's international. But same with Yesenia, they had it delivered to our hotel in Ibiza. But guys, this is the funniest part where me and like my friend Yesenia, we die laughing. So she pays $200 to check her bag from Ibiza to Mykonos.
It doesn't make it.
Guess whose bag doesn't make it to Mykonos?
Oh my God.
We're waiting at the baggage claim. Everybody gets their bag. We literally sit there for 5 extra minutes. It does not come.
That's horrible.
Bro, we were dead.
Yeah.
We were laughing so like tears.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? And then the bag still didn't come. She doesn't have air tags in her bag. So literally her bag ended up coming on like the 3rd day we were in Mykonos. But no, do you want to?
Huh.
So all the new stuff she bought in Ibiza, she put in her jacket.
Don't tell me this, dude. This sounds like a horror story.
Bro, Yesenia, literally all the new stuff she bought.
Why would she do
puts
that?
Because people were like, there's no way.
There is a way. Listen, I always think of stuff that could go wrong. Always.
Guys, I got really lucky because in my carry-on, I put like all my designer bags and stuff.
Yeah.
But I started doing this. I started stuffing my bags with clothes to hold the shape so they don't get smushed in my bag.
And then you have clothes.
So that's the thing. I had a few items. But now, guys, after everything I've been through with traveling, it's crazy. I've only been traveling internationally for a year and I feel like everything has happened to me. I've learned so much. So now when I flew to Cancun, my carry-on was all my clothes. And I made a mini makeup bag with essentials. I keep that in my backpack just in case. So, okay, one day I fly somewhere, my bag doesn't come. At least I have my brow pencil. At least I have this. You know, not my full makeup bag, but things like I can get through the night.
Yeah.
So guys, take it from me. When you travel, you should have at least 2 days worth of stuff on you carry-on version. Your toothbrush.
That's a good idea.
Yes, my birth control was in my checked bag.
When you told me this, I'm like, Naz, you asked for it at this point.
I wasn't thinking like
Birth control,
My
though?
birth
You have to
control.
take those every like 24 hours.
you know what? It was my placebo week.
Yeah, but I get where you're coming from, but I still would not risk it with birth control.
I mean, guys, for me, I take birth control for my skin, not
yeah.
to not get pregnant, you know? So I
Yeah.
think that's why in my head, I'm not like, even though you're supposed to take it at the same time every day, I'm not like,
But
oh,
sister,
because it's like for
so
acne.
small. Just put it in a purse.
I put it in my skincare bag. Because I take it with like when I do my skincare. So I guess I wasn't like, oh, like I need to be on birth control. If I miss a pill, I'm going to be pregnant tomorrow. Like I take it for my skin.
I guess,
But
yeah.
I don't know, like a lot happened. I was off my birth control for 2 weeks. I was breaking out like crazy.
Do you
in
think it
Mykonos.
was from the birth control or just
I didn't,
being...
I had spironolactone, thank God.
But you
I
also
think
didn't have your skincare.
I didn't have my skincare. I think that was breaking me out. Also, I bought a drugstore foundation. I immediately noticed bumps and I Googled it. A lot of people said that foundation broke them out.
Yeah.
Barely had clothes, but I will say my shoes and my purses were on me. If my bags were missing and my designer bags were in there, I would have lost my marbles. But at least I learned that lesson from last time. My designer was on me.
You wouldn't have those designer anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. But now I lock my bag. I used to not lock my bag.
but I've heard of them like opening the locked bags sometimes on international flights.
That's why I'm like, thank God.
I wouldn't risk it.
That's why I wasn't like losing my mind, because people are like, are you not going crazy? And I'm like, I would have if my designer wasn't on me. But I had all my shoes, I had my purses. The only thing that really sucked was makeup, not having my skincare, and again, like the birth control, like being off birth control like that was really annoying.
How was the shopping there? Like, was there clothes?
I really just made
Was
it
it
work with what I
different?
had. You know what? This was a big life lesson to me and my friend, because we're both pretty big overpackers. I can survive on less. I don't need all this. I didn't need all that I needed.
That's always what happens to me. I pack so much and I end up wearing not even 25% of the stuff that I bring.
And especially if you're just like, if you're not posting on social media, you can rewear that outfit. I did that a few times. I'm like, I didn't take a picture. I'm gonna rewear the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. I would just freak out because my stuff isn't with me. But you know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm very like crazy like that. I don't know.
But I'm just happy. Like now I've learned such a lesson, guys. Clothes, like have at least 2 days worth of clothes with you. Have a mini makeup bag, your medicine, your, what's it called? Your, like have a toothbrush on you, because you don't want to go out and buy those things. I guess hotels can give you a toothbrush.
Yeah.
But even like a razor. Like I'm very particular about my razor. There's only one razor that works for me, and that's the Billy razor, because it's nickel free.
Oh.
I have sensitive
You
skin.
get
I
bumps?
can't just use whatever. I tried, we bought a little pack. It just doesn't shave as nicely as my Billy razor. Like things like that where you're like, I cannot just like buy something when I travel. But you know what I thought to myself? Okay, Ibiza was, okay, they didn't have Walmart and Target and stuff. But like if this would have happened at like Maldives,
Yeah.
I would have been screwed. You're literally on this like private island. There's nothing.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not complaining too much. I'm like, you know what? At least I was able to like go to like there's no CVS.
They probably have something comparable to it, no?
Kind of, but it's not the same. Like Ibiza was very much go to this store for this, go to that store for that. So literally our first full day was just me and
Just
my friend.
Ibiza, or was Mykonos like that too, or other countries?
Mykonos had its stuff, but again, it's not like America where you could just drive to like a Target and like a one-stop shop, get your flat iron, get your makeup, get
that's the
your deodorant, get
beauty
your
of
panties, get your
US.
bikini, get this.
I know.
Get some snacks for the night.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
You really can go to one place
I could
and
have
get
probably
everything.
called my doctor and got my prescription sent to that same like Target and got everything in one day.
Yeah.
Europe is not like that. But again, it was like we had so many fun memories. Like it was just, we laugh at it now. And honestly, it made me resilient. I'm like, I can live on much less and I'm gonna still look good.
Yeah.
And in Europe, it's very common to go clubbing without heels. I
Yeah.
feel like in America, like you need to have heels on. But Ibiza, guys, Ibiza is Coachella vibes. If you're planning to go to Ibiza, pack like you're going to Coachella, like music festival vibes. I really didn't see girls in like dresses and heels like they're going to live on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like it was like cowgirl boots, motorcycle
I've always
boots,
noticed
skirts.
that about Ibiza.
Yeah, it's very like
Yeah.
ravey. And then Mykonos, like it's very normal to just go to the club in like flip-flops. Hermes sandals. Like people are going out in like sandals and no one's looking
I
at
could
you.
see that. Plus, the
more like
streets are
beachy.
more like cobblestone, and
Yeah.
I feel that it's tougher for women to walk with heels and
So
stuff.
for like Mykonos, a lot of the clubs are in Mykonos town, and that's like, you see the pictures of like
Yeah.
the cobblestone streets, like that's
Yeah.
where they are at. So even cars, like you drive a car, you have to get dropped off and walk, and that's the same for places like Scorpios. You have to walk. You have to walk for a minute.
Yeah.
And that's why you see those videos of girls being like leaving Scorpios and they're like falling down the mountain, like because you're literally walking.
Yeah.
That was a great time.
It looked like you had a lot of fun.
I'm going Mykonos. I liked Ibiza. I just needed a do-over because I feel like me and my friend were just scrambling so much with like our bags and stuff that, and we were only there for like 3 days.
Yeah.
So we really didn't get to see much. Mykonos was different because, dude, Mykonos is just beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's my second favorite destination behind Dubai. Dubai will always be my favorite. But Dubai, it's like Dubai, I would live there. Mykonos, you can't really live there. You know, it's like a summer destination. But I'd definitely go back. If someone was like, you want to go to Mykonos? I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is my ass fat? No, but Mykonos was fun. And I will say I had friends in Mykonos.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Let me know, y'all, as the friend that's like the networker, going to a new city and raw dogging it is so hard.
Yeah.
Because you don't know people yet.
I feel that if you just, because this is how it works in Miami, you just go outside and people.
Oh, no,
touch
sister.
you.
Ibiza is not like that.
Oh.
Ibiza is very much.
Not even Mykonos. I would think Mykonos is similar to Miami.
I don't know. I didn't try any walk-ups in Mykonos, but like Ibiza's not like that. Every girl is pretty. They don't care you're pretty.
No, not just being pretty, just in general. I feel like people just want to get you out. Like,
No,
oh, this is
Ibiza-
going on tonight. That's going on tonight.
Ibiza's strict.
I don't know. Ibiza always, it doesn't really seem like my vibe.
I think it's because Ibiza, again, it's not section culture. Because that's the thing. The men that come out, like the promoters that come and grab you, come because they like want their clients, the guys who bought sections, they want to bring them women. You know, that's why they're messaging girls, come tonight, because they want to put girls in a section for their person that's coming and spending money, you know?
Yeah.
But like Ibiza isn't like that where it's like sections.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of more like ravey, like DJ dance. So like they don't care like to just bring a girl in. So that's my thing. I'm like, dang, like I need to like network out here. I need to find people. Cause you also don't know like what's popping. I don't know what's popping. I've never
true,
been to
you don't
Ibiza.
know.
Where are the cool spots?
Yeah.
What's popping on a Thursday? What's popping on a Friday? I have to figure it out, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And guys, that's me. I'm that friend. Like when we go somewhere, like I'm the one that's like
You find the spots.
I'm the
Chatting
vibe
it up.
creator.
Yeah.
I'm on TikTok. What's popping in Miami on a Thursday?
That's what we have now.
Yeah.
At least we have TikTok on our side.
Well,
TikTok
back then-
and TikTok, it notices where you are and starts sending you recommendations. Because when I was in Ohio, I landed on Ohio TikTok. Like they were sending me so much stuff. And it's not like I went searching for it. It would just be every other TikTok would be like, oh, check out this new spot.
Honestly, though, I feel like a venue being like popping or not, like what makes like, oh, that was a fun night. Oh, that wasn't a fun night. It's the DJ. Who's DJing?
That's so true.
The DJ also is what determines the crowd.
Yeah.
But guys, you know what? I was talking to a friend about this and we both agreed. As much as we like to talk poorly about America, I'm going to say it. I just feel like Americans are a lot nicer.
Oh, yeah.
Americans are so much nicer than Europeans.
Yeah. Because in America, it's normal to just walk up to someone and be like, hey, how's your day? How are you?
especially
That's
in
not
LA.
the culture, really. Well,
Europe
it depends
is like
on where in the United
German?
States, first of all. LA is extra nice, though. Nas, LA
And that's
people
what I'm saying.
are
So that's what
nice.
we're used to.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? When I applied to my Europe visa, I applied through Germany, right? So I've been to the German visa center twice in LA. They are stricter than the Marines. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I always thought, I'm like, damn, like they're so strict here. And now I thought about it, they're German, duh. So obviously you have to be like German or speak German to work at the German visa center. And I'm like, that's why, because they're German and Germans are cutthroat.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, if your appointment's at 8:45 and you get there at 8:30, they're gonna be like,
they're
you're
punctual.
late. You're late.
Yeah.
I literally hear them arguing with people at the door. If people are like, it's my appointment time, they're like, you're on time, you're late.
Yeah. No, I definitely think it has to do with the country. Even in America, it has to do with the state. Because when I did move from LA to Miami, like Miami people are not as nice or as friendly as LA people. So that was a little bit of a shock to me when I moved to Miami. And in LA, customer service is like number one, right? Like,
oh yeah,
always.
Customer's always right.
Customers are. It's not really like that in Miami.
Yeah.
Like they don't even. Not everywhere. I don't want to generalize this, but in comparison, yes. Like in Miami, if you even call to ask a question, they don't even answer you for the most part. Like establishments don't really answer you. In LA, you call a place, one ring, hello, how may I help you? Like, you know, like it's just such a kinder place. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
The countries are different. I was talking to girls out there. I met a girl from the Netherlands and we were talking just about like dynamics and stuff. And she's like, oh, like in Amsterdam and Germany, these countries, like the men are very much like they want to be the princess. That's what she was telling me.
Really?
And that's what I've seen. I have seen that.
I've heard of Spain being like that.
Spain, very 50-50. I feel like, I don't know, y'all. I feel like I want to say that I like American guys. American guys are tricks, not European. European are very stingy. Hold on. Let me give you guys an example in Ibiza, right? And again, I know people are going to judge the situation, but I personally think from what I've seen, I had to check in my bag at Pasha because we literally came from the grocery store and we met these girls like come to Pasha with us. Sure. We went, you know, the club with like the cherries, that one. We went to that one. They say we need to check in our bag, right? They say it's $10, 10 euros. But they said I had cash, but USD. They're like, you need euros, right? So I turn around, I ask around, I'm like, does anybody have like 10 euros I could borrow? I'll give you $20 cash. Like you're actually making it income off of that. And I feel like in America, like a guy would have just paid for it. I don't know. Like I'm thinking of like, and I feel like all the places I've been in America, like a guy would have just given me the 10 euros and I'm like, here. But literally, the guy next to me, literally, I exchanged it with him. He came back to me. He's like, you know what? My bank isn't going to take this 20 USD. Literally, he came back up to me. He's like, my bank actually is not going to accept because he was, I don't know where he was from, UK. He's like, he's not going to take this USD. I was like, but you gave me the 10 euros. I already spent it. I can't give it to you back. And he was like telling me, Yesenia, like, so what are we going to do? I was like, I can buy you a drink. He goes, sure. I bought this man a drink. I did. You know what? People at the bar laughed because I walked up and I scanned my card, and the couple next to us looked at us and laughed. And I looked at them like, I know.
And he was...
To me, it's like, why'd you give me the 10 euros if you're going to be so... Literally me, even if a girl was like, does anybody have 10 euros so I can like check in my bag? And I'm like, here, babe.
Yeah.
It's 10 euros. But literally this guy gave it to me and then he's like, wait.
Was he like younger? Like what?
Like his mid-20s. But
That's
yes,
so
I literally
funny.
bought... Yes, you guys, I bought a man a drink.
Wait, let me...
I swear this would have not happened in America.
Girl,
I don't know.
Hold on.
I can't think of that. I feel like the guys I've met are very nice.
No, they are. But that's why I don't like generalizing. Because I feel like you can generalize a country or an ethnicity and it's not always that way.
I'm not generalizing.
But
Let me just tell you guys a situation. That was a situation that happened.
Okay, so when
and it was
the
in
couple
Spain.
was laughing and stuff, did he react anyway, or was he just acting like natural?
I don't think he could tell we're laughing at him.
Oh, got it.
But like, me and Yesenia were like laughing.
Yeah. Like sometimes...
Literally, I was like, okay, I'll buy you a drink. And he's like, okay. I was like... Never in my life. I know what you mean,
because even if a girl came up to me like, hey, I need this, like I would just give it to her.
Especially like as a man. But see, I already know people, everybody's different. The comments are gonna be like, Naz, he gave you money. Like, and you didn't like, you needed to give him money.
No, he should have just like, respectfully declined. He should have just not, like somebody else would have.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I gave you, if anything, I gave you $20 to 10 euros. That's, I think 10 euros, how much is that? I think he made like $8 off of that. Like go to a exchange place.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Really I feel like a man just wouldn't have even accepted the money. That I'm like, I'll just get it for you. Like, you know?
Yeah, or somebody else would have offered. He should have just left you alone.
Yeah, like why'd you give it?
Yeah. I would have just been like, it's okay. I would have just told him it's okay.
No, I bought this man a drink. I walked to the bar and I bought this man. I was like, what do you want? I was like, I'll just take a shot.
Oh, at least I thought he would want like a fruity little cocktail for his fruity self. I'm sorry.
No, literally, I was shocked. I was like, then he came up. He's like, I need my money back. I'm like, but I already gave it to the...
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, I was just like...
They don't have ATM, like any type of like their own ATMs or nothing like that.
They needed euros.
No Venmo, nothing. Oh, Cash
and I'm like,
App.
I have like grocery. I can't walk in the club with a grocery bag.
Yeah, that would.
Because me and Yesenia were buying essentials. We had deodorant, toothbrush.
You guys couldn't like drop it off at the hotel and come back?
But anyways, yeah, guys, that's the story about the time that I bought a man a drink.
That's why I'm just kind of like hesitant about the whole traveling, because I feel like I'm so bougie. If anything goes wrong, I will literally have a meltdown and it will ruin my trip.
For me, I was just kind of seeing it as, you know what, I'm very blessed. I can go out and buy my essentials, because that's the thing. They reimburse you, right? They do give you money, technically, but they reimburse you. So you have to buy it yourself, send them the receipts, and then they give you a check back. What if someone doesn't have that much? Like, you're already flying to Europe. What if you put your life savings to this one trip to Europe? Yeah. And then it's like, go buy stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I didn't want to really dwell on it, because I'm like, you know what? I'm lucky enough I can go to the store, buy my makeup.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But I'm like, and there'll be other Europe vacations where I can pop off all my fits. But what if somebody, like, this is like their once in a lifetime, they finally saved up, they're going to Europe. Speaking of Europe, did you see how...
Speaking of which,
did you see that one lady that got pickpocketed and it went viral?
Where?
And she grabbed the girl by the hair and held it for like an hour till the police came. You haven't seen it? And literally the girl is like screaming. Italy. She got pickpocketed in Italy. And the lady's grabbing the pickpocket. It's like a young girl's hair. And the girl is like screaming. And literally the woman goes, because someone's recording. The woman goes, girl, I got 8 kids. Like this screaming does nothing to me.
Wow.
And she did not let go. And yes.
What?
Sister, Europe literally put out a like nationwide like announcement urging people to not pickpocket Americans.
Yeah, that's a big thing in Europe.
No, but Europe was like, please do not pickpocket Americans because we cannot help you.
Yeah.
Guys, you know how funny that is that Europe put out a nationwide announcement? Like, breaking news, do not pickpocket Americans because we're so aggressive.
Yeah.
And I saw a video, y'all, I was in tears because this woman is like, this girl made a video and she's like, we really be swinging on people and stuff in Europe. And it's like, not even the worst of us have gone to Europe. And the comments were like, the worst of us don't even have like passports.
Yeah.
Someone's like, they haven't even experienced like
Yeah.
a real American.
No, pickpocketing is a big, big thing in Europe. I remember when I was a little girl, where we lived, like downstairs, there's the little shops where you can get, you know, like it's kind of like a bakery, but it has treats and stuff like that, drinks, and there's a lot like everywhere spread out. So when I was a little girl, how old was I? Like maybe like 4 or 3, something like that. I went downstairs, like mama gave me like a little bit of money to go get whatever. I think I was trying to get like chocolate, probably something like that.
Oh yeah.
And I got pickpocketed by like an older boy, because there were a lot of kids that lived in our neighborhood, and this older boy like just like took my money, and I was a little girl. So I go back home crying, and our brother sees us, and what he does is that he goes back downstairs and beats up the guy. He literally beat up a pickpocketer.
That's what's happening with
he
the
was literally
pickpocketers in Europe right now.
downstairs.
Like the Americans are fighting back.
Yeah, and
Look, I'll show you the video. Yasmin needs to see the video.
After that, Naz, every time this dude would see me as a little girl, he would be like scared of me. He wouldn't even look me in the eye anymore.
Look, pickpocket an American. Look, this is the video. Look, the pickpocketer's like, police, police, police. And they're like, you stole and you calling the police?
Wow, they're little boys too. They're like little young.
I don't give a flying
No, you know what it
rat's
is?
ass. If my passport was in there, do you know
No,
how hard
I
it
know,
is for
I
me to
know.
get an Iranian passport and a green
get it,
card?
I get it.
I would have.
No, you know why
Sister.
I'm saying this? It's because the little boy's probably working for
was a
like a
girl.
person.
I mean, regardless, at that point, if I saw someone was getting that hostage with me, I'll just give it back.
Yeah.
Go pickpocket like someone who's more like oblivious.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not the one. You know what's so funny? My friend just told me a story today. This is why you should have an AirTag and everything. They left their bag in the bathroom of a restaurant. He came back to grab it literally like a few seconds later. And someone walks out the bathroom. He's like, I was the only person. It was a fast food restaurant. He's like, I was the only person in that restaurant. So I walk in to get my bag back, and someone comes out the bathroom. And he goes, oh, did you see my bag? The guy goes, no, I didn't. So he starts calling the guy walks out. He starts calling the
AirTag?
and the AirTag chimes. That's the thing.
And it was with him.
It was with the guy. He put his bag in his backpack. So my friend walked up and goes, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to hand me back my bag, or I'm calling the police. The guy gave back the bag.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. If someone's gonna get hostile with you, like just give it back.
Yeah.
You know?
That happened to me one time. Oh my God, when I was waitressing at our restaurant. Because since it's like our restaurant, I felt comfortable or safe. And you remember that one table that was right next to our cash register?
Yeah.
Like that was like our table. Like if we were to eat or something, we would like sit there. And I had left my phone there. And I went to the kitchen for like 2 seconds. I think I was eating and I wanted to grab sauce or something. Literally less than 2 seconds. I come back, my phone is gone. And I guess one of the waiters was looking from the back and saw one of the guys that was there and literally chased him. And I saw, because our restaurant at that time was windows,
Glass, yeah, it was all
glass. So I
glass.
saw it. Literally the waiter went up to the guy and was like,
Oh,
like, oh, that's all.
I
Like,
love
you took her
that.
phone. And he just gave it back. And I was
Yeah,
like, wow,
you gotta
you
just
really
give it
saw
back.
that. But that's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get how people like, I don't get the mentality of people that steal and like pickpocketers and stuff. Like,
Sister, I don't know why I'm cursed in Cancun, knock on wood. But we check in, where's the thing? We check into our, like we're at the gate getting our flight with the, the desk, whatever. We walk through security and I feel light. And I'm like, where's my tote? My Goyard tote. I'm like, where's my tote? I left it at the desk. And I'm so lucky. I immediately run back. And thank God I didn't leave my passport. Oh, I had to show my passport to get through the whatever. But I run back in that bag, an open Goyard tote. It wasn't even zipped up. An open Goyard tote is my phone, my camera,
oh my God,
my
you would've been
wallet.
screwed.
Immediately I noticed and I ran downstairs and she's like, yeah, we didn't even put it to the bag. The girl didn't even see it because it was like low. But literally someone could have taken all my stuff. My phone was in there. And literally, I'm like, how could I be so careless? But dude, when you're like wrangling 3 kids, like I'm trying to check it. Handing 5 passports, the kids' passports, the boarding passes. I left my purse.
Yeah.
With my phone, my camera. I'm so lucky.
That's so scary. That's so scary. Always double check. Even myself, even though I don't have kids and scrambling, I double check everything like multiple times. Like, are my keys safe? Is my car safe? Is my wallet? Like everything, like multiple times. But guys, yeah, you have to check.
Air tags. I will literally swallow an air tag.
Yeah. No, I got an air tag for my car because I'll tell them that weird thing that happened. So I valet my car pretty often in Miami. And one time I took my car for a wash, like to get detailed or washed or whatever. And they were like, oh, you forgot these things in your car. And they were not mine. They were like a girl's makeup bag. And what else was I sent everybody that was in my car a picture. Like, did you leave this here? Nobody did. So I started thinking, do you think that the valet people, when you valet your car, like they take your car for a spin or something sometimes? Because sometimes I have my car in valet for like 6 hours.
Let's put a picture of this makeup bag on the screen because genuinely, I can't even.
It was nobody's, and I literally texted everybody that was in my car, like, is this yours?
Because why would they put something in the trunk like that?
It wasn't even in the trunk. It was like in the seat. It was probably like, I don't know. Has that happened to you guys or any situation like that? That's when I got an air tag for my car. So when I valet, I can see exactly where it is.
Listen, guys, I've heard crazy stories about valet. I've heard to never attach your house key when you give the valet your keys because they can take a photo of it and copy the key and they know your address because if they click on your navigation and click home, they know where you live. So they're getting, let's say it's like a Rolls Royce pulling up. That person has money. So let me click on their navigation, see where they live. Let me copy their house key and hit a lick.
Yeah.
There's so many things. A lot of people are like against valet. Like a lot of guys are like, or they don't want someone driving their car.
Yeah. But that in a big city like Miami,
I know.
You kind of have, like sometimes there's no other option but valet.
Just take off the, if you have that, like a navigation like that, home, maybe delete home. And then make sure you don't give them your house key when you keep the car key separate.
I usually just keep my car key like completely separate. But yeah,
it's a scary world. Like, can people just be normal? Like,
I know it's so scary.
Leave us alone.
Did you hear about that ice cream truck? The one that I sent you. That is terrifying. That is so terrifying. What is this world coming? Oh my God. But okay, no, realistically, let's say this ice cream truck thing, like you didn't know anything about it. If you saw an ice cream truck in your neighborhood midnight, what would go through your mind? Like if the kids were
midnight
like,
would be very odd.
Would you be hesitant? Would you be like,
I mean, you know, my spontaneous self, I'm like, yeah, let's eat ice cream at midnight. Like,
yeah.
Let me get the strawberry shortcake bar.
I was really trying to put myself in that situation. I would think it would be too odd and I would probably say no.
Yeah.
Like if I had kids and that happened and it was midnight and I would be like, oh, we'll go get ice cream in the morning. Cause that would just be like, especially for me, since I live alone, I'm very cautious of everything.
Yeah.
I had to train my brain like that. So even when I like get off the elevator and there's people behind me and I'm going to my apartment, I always check back like multiple times while I'm walking. I think my brain is just trained in a certain way now since I do live alone. But yeah, I would find that really, really odd. And I can't believe that is happening. Like, what is this world coming to?
Dude, anything involving children just makes me sick to my stomach.
That's
like, how can you be so awful? Like,
so terrible.
Guys, I always tell you guys, Yasmin's literally that one meme of Kirby holding the knife.
No, I know. It's like, I am so chill. Like sometimes when I get really mad, I'm like, whoa, where did that side come from? Like I like pop off and I'm like, whoop. That's a different side, but no, like that's crazy. Especially things where I'm passionate about it. I will literally like punch a wall.
Dude, I be trying to like when I'm angry, like, you know, I'm gonna like break something, throw something. I end up hurting myself more.
Why?
Because like that shit will hurt.
Yeah.
Like, if I punched the wall, like probably my hand would be like this the rest of the week.
Yeah, no.
Guys, let me tell you, weight training will get your anger out.
Yeah.
Lifting weights. That's what, if you like need to get physical anger out, go to the gym. At least it's productive.
Yeah. For me, it would be like cardio. Like I would just
Brazilian funk and cardio, that's what I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, you guys know I got robbed flying from the Bahamas to Cancun. They took my designer bags, 3 of my designer bags out of my bag. But honestly, it was a life lesson I needed to learn. I feel like if it didn't happen to me, I wouldn't have like started keeping air tags and everything and like locking my bag. I'm being more cautious. And even like, for example, this last time we went to Mexico, I didn't even take any designer bags, like just my one tote with me. Cause I'm like, what do I need it for?
Yeah. The worst time should I talk about my wallet?
Yeah. Okay. Talk about your wallet. That was a crazy thing. It like, cause I was young when it happened to you and it like scared me.
Yeah.
Cause
oh my God.
Like to a little kid. Like,
and you know what? Which wallet they stole? The one you
one.
and Baba got for me for my 16th birthday, the Coach, the pretty...
Just tell the story again for people who don't remember.
I'll just make this quick, but pretty much this girl took my wallet from my bag.
At school.
At school, and then she brings it
Is
back
she
to
dumb?
the school. I don't know, but I think she was just cautious of me. Like, oh, she's not around, I could still use it or whatever. But my friend, what happened is that my friend saw her in the cafeteria using my wallet.
And guys, there was like we had a dog at the time and the dog like
Chewed the sides?
Chewed the side of it. Like a corner had a dog chew mark.
Yeah, and my friend is like, no, I was like, maybe she has the same wallet. He's like, no, there were your dog's chews on the side.
Your dog's chews.
Chews on the side. And I literally approached her and then I said, but yo, I had such balls at that time. And now thinking back, I'm like, why did I do that? I went to her house to pick it up myself. What if she had people there to like beat me up or something? How did I do that? But no, like she stole it and she would deny it. And I pretty much just caught her.
Crazy.
And then she's like, but she never admitted to doing it herself. She said that her friend, she threw her friend under the bus. Talk about not being a girl's girl. But no, she said that, she's like, oh, her name, she gave me her name, but it was her friend. She stole it. I was just using it. But I'll tell her and give it back to you. Because I threatened. I was like, I know it's you.
No,
I saw it.
Coming back to the same school is bananas, but it makes sense that you guys are high school and like your brain hasn't clicked
so
yet.
Apparently she steals a lot of stuff. Like I told the story to other friends that I had. She's like, oh yeah, she stole from me before. And I'm like, and you're still friends with her?
Y'all,
like,
I'm a camera and AirTag girl now. Cameras everywhere. Don't play me. Do not play me.
Yeah.
Get the door
Ring
thing.
camera.
If you have a roommate, you guys know, I'll link it, the Amazon
door,
one. I'll link my Amazon link to it because I preach to everybody to have this. But it's like either your fingerprint has to open the door or a code.
Yeah.
And you could put this on any door. Your closet door, let's say you have a roommate, you could put on your closet door.
Yeah.
And don't need a code or a fingerprint. Yeah.
As you should.
For sure. You never know, dude. You can't trust anybody. And I've been so hyper aware now.
Yeah.
Like, guys, your phone should be on a chain. I swear this in Europe like saved me. Like always just having my phone like this. Cause sometimes even like you drop it, like this will like save you. Or someone coming to grab your phone.
I told you guys the story. The guy that stole my friend's boyfriend's phone.
Just ran by,
On a bicycle. Like that's how good they are at stealing, is that the guy was FaceTiming his girl. And imagine a bicycle with a person coming by, taking your phone, and you can't even get him. And your girlfriend is on the phone with the robber. She's like, I was just sitting there like, give my boyfriend's phone back.
The worst part of that story is the phone was unlocked too. So like he could go through his phone.
Yeah.
We'll probably need a passcode for the bank account, but like you could go through his phone.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a scary world. I'm telling you guys, be careful of everything.
Dude, getting robbed is just such a violating feeling. Like it's one of the worst feelings ever. Like someone taking something, especially if you worked hard for it, or screw the material things, but it's like, imagine something with like sentimental value to you.
I don't know if I told the story or not, but back in high school, one of my friends, wasn't really like a close friend, but I knew him. He would have house parties a lot, and I attended some of his house parties. And did I tell this story before? And basically, the man is now paralyzed for life because some people that came to his house parties saw that he had like pretty nice things, and so they robbed him. But what they did is that while he was in the house, they came to his home, they shot both of his legs so that he doesn't walk, but he's not dead. So they shot both of his legs. They were wearing masks, but he's like, I think I know who they are from like the voice and just like how they're interacting.
Nightmare.
Robbed his entire house, robbed it. And he was just kind of stuck on the floor, like he physically can't walk. And then I actually ran into him at the mall like a few months after in a wheelchair. in a wheelchair. And I'm like, what happened? What happened to you? And he told me the story. He's like, yeah, I mean, he's like, be careful who you allow and stuff like that. And this was just somebody that attended his house party.
I know. And guys, people will like send people too.
Yeah.
It's like not even them doing it. They'll like put people up to it.
Yeah.
Who have like less to lose.
I'm telling you guys, be careful. Like, not saying that everybody has malintentions, but I always say this, as much as there are good people in this world, there's just as much bad people. So just be careful of that.
I have a friend who keeps her Birkins at the bank. She's gotten robbed before. I didn't know you can put like purses at the bank.
You could put anything of value in the bank.
Really?
Anything. A lot of people put all of their jewelry in the bank, their gold.
So like if you decide one day you want to wear this bag, I have to go to the bank and get it?
Yeah, you do. But I know a lot of people that put a lot of their jewelry, gold especially, in the bank. They don't keep gold in their house.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode.
Yeah, I hope you guys learned a couple things.
Yes, some life
and be
lessons.
extra safe, you guys. We want our sisters to be safe.
Basically, the takeaway of this video is to put air tags in literally everything.
Yeah, and be cautious.
And be extra cautious, yes.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye,
Bye,
loves.
guys.
Let's get